Like, what am I gonna do in 3D? I'm trying to write up this thing. What the hell am I gonna do? And I realized, what, I'm a cop? I gotta do a cop show. And also, I'm Australian, so obviously I gotta make the cop show Australian. And then I remembered the funniest fucking video in the world. Every Australian loves this video. Was this one clip from Highway Patrol? Yes. Of this fucking moron who crashed his car. And the police come up to him with the TV crew and they're like, hey man, what's going on? And he's like, I'm just waiting for him, mate. Like, he's drunk as hell. He's crashed up. He can't move his car. He thinks that he's gonna get away with it by just playing dumb. I just knew I had to do that. And I knew the perfect person to play the stooge, play the silly man was gonna be Luca Kaneshiro, of course. I wanted to have guests, and I wanted them all to have a turn abusing Luca, basically, was the idea. That was the inspiration for this scene. I wanted Luca to get bullied by some senpais. So I called the most intimidating people I know in Nijisanji. Possibly with the exception of Oliver. I don't know, that guy gets pretty scary sometimes too. Yeah. And I just wanted to have them berate him and threaten him for a little while. And it worked out pretty well. Everyone did a great job. Everyone played their part. I only really gave them a basic rundown, and it was all like pure improv. Here are the points that we need to cover, and the rest of your like dialogue and what you do, how you act, is all improv. And they all nailed it. Yeah, like Sensei knew that he's the first guy. He's gotta play it a little chill and a little friendly. He's gotta be the good cop for a little bit. And then we bring out the bad cop, Beru-san. Oh man, that was a fucking. I was speechless. I'm still speechless at the performance he put on. It was so scary. The cameras turned off and we were all like, what? It was so real. He just flipped it on like a switch. I swear to God, it was insane. It was some of the best acting I've ever seen in person. And it was so much improv as well. He kind of read the situation. Luca's asking him why are you here, man? Belmond's like, why am I here? And he fucking kicks the table. That's what I want to know. God, that was such a funny bit. It was so scary but so funny at the same time. Yeah, Luca legitimately, when he kicked the table, he wasn't ready. He was not ready, and you can see Luca's like, oh shit. You can see the whiskey on the table jump when he kicks the table. But yeah, also Leo-san, oh my God, man. Fuck, that guy's so funny. Man. I gave him the most bare bones rundown. I was like, well, the rest is up to you, but just basically you gotta scare him and give him this shot. And you can be kind of serious and scary, but kind of funny about it. And he's like, oh, okay. And he was so nonchalant about it. As soon as the fucking door opens on the actual recording, on the actual scene, it was something came over him. He just immediately went into mad scientist mode. Yeah, I love his passion English. He's got such a way with words, so descriptive and communicative. I could never think, even as a native English speaker myself, could never think to describe truth serum as hospital needle in real mind medical. He's deep exhale. My God, man. And needle push you. No wonder Luca didn't admit to it, even despite being intimidated with that, threatened with that. I was wondering, how could anyone possibly refuse to confess after being threatened with this? Turns out it wasn't him after all. Turns out The real suspect matches the description of Oliver Evans, but who's to say if it really was him? I don't know. I guess we'll find out one day. I don't know if it was him, but they gave me the description. Sounded like him, so I arrested him. Threw him in the can. I love Oliver being invited to 3Ds and always getting the short end of the stick for some reason. Getting left in the cage. God. Poor guy. And switch. Ta-da! This is a nice little photo that we took together after filming the interrogation. Yeah. It's a nice little shot, isn't it? Luca acting like nothing's wrong. Pug!